Hey guys, I wanted to take a minute to hop on and explore the new Math Map Companion with you. The Math Map Companion is a digital supplement and solutions manual available for Classical Conversations members on their CC Connected accounts. It's available at no additional charge, and it is a supplemental resource to help with the new Math Map Companion recently released by Classical Conversations. As I get my screen set up to share, I want to remind us that the Math Map is a completely self-inclusive curriculum. You don't actually need anything outside of the booklets, but if you want additional resources, this is a resource to help you and your student as you explore math classically. So here you can see we are on my Classical Conversations account and we are in the Learning Center. The first thing I want to point out is that I am under my parent role, and this resource is available after tuition has been paid for the coming year. So if you haven't paid your tuition for the 24-25 school year yet, you may not be able to see this resource yet. But after your tuition is marked as paid by your director, you can come into any one of these programs. And my personal favorite way is to come into the program and go through the search bar and type companion, and then it'll pop up for you. Once you open that file, you can launch full screen and you'll see the system pull up this cover page. Don't worry, this looks like nothing at the beginning, but we're going to navigate it together. First off, I want to say that there's a much more detailed video on how to use this companion that CC has created for us right here. And I highly, highly recommend that you explore that because it's going to do a better job than I am. But for starters, we're going to go over here and you can see as I hover over these corners, they peel back. And when they peel back, you can click them. And now all of a sudden we have this familiar page right here, the actual math map. There's a welcome section right here that will explain a little bit more. And you can go directly into kind of an index that will help explain more details about the math map just by clicking the math map in the top left corner. In this grid, nearly everything is clickable. If you click up here for domains, you'll get domains defined. If you click the individual domains, they will give you the course description of what that level, that domain is going to discuss. If you click on dimensions, it'll give you a definition on that. Any of these blue chevrons on the left-hand side will give you more details about that specific dimension. And then if you click on the individual lessons on this left-hand side, it will pop up with videos in regards to that lesson. If you are looking for the digital files that you want to print for your Foundations and Essentials students, you can come to digits, naturals, or fractions, as those are currently the betas we have available, and you'll just follow that domain down and you can click on which week it is that you need to print. So you click on that week and it'll pop up this page. You can click here to download. When you download it, it will download the artwork, the contribution to the conversation essay, and the worksheets and solutions guides for that lesson. To go back, I'm just going to click there, and at the bottom, we click here to return to the home page. You'll notice that in the betas for digits, naturals, and fractions, we don't have the charts, and those are relatively important to the math map curriculum. So if you're wanting to do the math map with your Foundations and Essentials student, and you need the chart to work with, where do you find that information? Well, if you come into the complex and go to the equivalent week and open that up, the complex, since it's in print, is available as a read-only digital file. When you open this file, you can come over here on the right to the hamburger menu, and you'll see that invention, memory and arrangement, the charts, and the game on the back are all available for viewing online. So if you get stuck in your naturals worksheets and you need to check out the charts, go ahead and come in here and you can click on the charts and pull it up. It's also noteworthy that on each of these charts, you will be able to hover over the sections and they will actually populate as clickable links that will give you more information on that particular category in math. The last thing I wanted to point out is that if you have been to a Math Map experience or to a practicum, you are aware that the lesson pages are there's 16 per booklet, which means your student's doing 4 per day with 1 day available for community. And usually they're going to approach it doing pages 1, 2, 3, and 4 on day 1, pages 5, 6, 7, and 8 on day 2, pages 9, 10, 11, 12 on 3, etc., etc. And because the pages are generally structured like that, it's noteworthy that in the companion, page 1, 2, 3, and 4 also have additional clickable links. So the pages are reflective of each other in each day. So day 1, page 1 is going to be working on the same skills as day 2, page 1. Day 2, page 1 is going to be working on the same skills as day 3, page 1 is going to be working on the same skills as day 4, page 1. Different problems, same skills. So if we need to work on those skills a little bit more and we need some more clarification, you can come to page 1 on any of these weeks and click for additional information, whether that's a video written or done by Christy Gilpin, who was our lead mathematician, or whether it is a scroll box that will give you more information on that skill in whatever it is that you're struggling with. On all of these pages, if you click this compass symbol, it'll direct you back to the home page. The Math Map Companion is most effectively used on a laptop or a desktop. If you are going to plan on using it on a phone or a tablet, there are accommodations listed in that video that I mentioned at the very beginning. Lastly, if you have any questions, reach out to your tutor, your director, your product sales specialist, or ask your questions in the Math Map forum on CC Connected. I hope this video helped you get a vision for what the Math Map Companion is. I hope it encourages you to go ahead and explore it a little bit more on your own. And I wish you all the best as you study math to know God and to make him known.